Football has this magical way of creating overnight superstars. One week you've never heard their name, the next they're trending worldwide, their highlight reel looping on every feed. Some players spend years grinding in obscurity, but all it takes is one tournament, one breakout run to change everything. From youngsters who shock the world on international stages to underdogs who use small tournaments to rewrite their careers, today we're diving into 7 tournaments that made unknown players famous. These are the moments that turned nobodies into household names, the goals, the performances, the stories that lit the spark. Because in football, fame doesn't always come from the biggest contracts. Sometimes it's born in the biggest moments. Number 7. Robin Gosens' 2020 Euros. What made Robin Gosens' Euro 2020 breakout so unforgettable isn't just a stat sheet, it's how he emerged from football's shadows into the spotlight in one night. Earlier in his career, Gosens bounced around lower-tier clubs, rarely standing out, drafted into the German national squad only in August 2020 and still very much an under-the-radar player. Then came the group stage match against Portugal. Gosens delivered a goal and 2 assists in a stunning 4-2 victory, earning the Star of the Match title and planting his flag on the international stage. His performance not only turned the game, but shifted his career trajectory from fringe left-back to one of Europe's most feared wing-backs overnight. Funny enough, it is believed Cristiano Ronaldo had refused to swap jerseys with him earlier in the Serie A season because he was a nobody. That was all the motivation the young kid needed. Number 6. Sofyan Amrabat, 2022 World Cup. At the start of the 2022 World Cup, Sofyan Amrabat wasn't on many people's radar as a star, even though he'd chipped away in Europe for years. He was seen more as a useful squad player for Morocco, not someone set to headline the biggest tournament in the world. Then, Morocco's campaign happened. Amrabat played every minute as Morocco became the first African nation to reach the semi-finals of a World Cup. He dominated defensively. The tournament saw him among the top players in tackles and recoveries, with one statistic showing he made 51 possession regains, one of the highest tallies ever recorded at a World Cup. His performance earned global recognition. Suddenly, he wasn't just part of the team, he was the team's heartbeat. That tournament transformed his career, from under-the-radar midfielder to one of global football's most talked-about defensive engines. The 2022 World Cup didn't just give him exposure, it rewrote his status. Number 5. Renato Sanches, 2016 Euro. Renato Sanches arrived at Euro 2016 as a little-known 18-year-old from Portugal. Talented, energetic, but hardly someone you'd bet on to take over a major international tournament. Then, the Euros happened and everything flipped. He scored a crucial equaliser against Poland in the quarter-finals, becoming the youngest Portuguese player ever to score in a knockout match, and played fearless, powerful football as Portugal went on to win their first European Championship in history. His composure, explosiveness and maturity stunned everyone. He finished the tournament with the Young Player of the Tournament award. Suddenly, he wasn't just a prospect, he was the future. But that meteoric rise came with pressure. Bayern Munich snapped him up immediately, yet the move proved too steep too soon. Limited minutes, inconsistency and confidence issues stalled his development. Stints at Swansea and Lille followed, where he rebuilt parts of his game, winning League One in 2021, a flash of what could have been. Still, he never truly became the superstar Euro 2016 promised. Injuries and stop-start form kept holding him back. His Euro breakout remains one of the greatest out-of-nowhere performances in recent memory, a month where he looked destined for the top of world football. And though his career didn't fully match the hype, that tournament is a reminder of how quickly a player can rise and how hard it is to stay there. Number 4. James Rodriguez, 2014 World Cup. Before Brazil 2014, James Rodriguez was a promising Colombian attacking midfielder, but hardly a global headline. He was playing for AS Monaco after moving from Banfield and Porto, appreciated by scouts for his technique and vision, but still not feared. Most people expected Radamel Falcao to carry Colombia. When he got injured before the tournament, many assumed their World Cup hopes had vanished. Then James happened. He didn't just fill the gap, he became the moment. Rodriguez scored 6 goals to win the Golden Boot, added 2 assists, and delivered that volley against Uruguay, chest control, turn, and a rocket into the top corner, which won the Puskas Award and instantly became one of the most iconic World Cup goals ever. He scored in every game he played, guiding Colombia to their first ever World Cup quarter-final with surreal calm and swagger. By the end of the month, he wasn't just Colombia's spark, he was the breakout star of the entire tournament. Real Madrid came calling. But after the fireworks came the tougher reality. James struggled to stay at those impossible heights. Although he enjoyed bright spells at Madrid, injuries, tactical changes and fierce competition meant he never fully cemented himself as the club's long-term provider. Loans to Bayern Munich and Everton followed, glimpses of brilliance, but not the dominance many expected. His career became a reminder that a meteoric rise can also create pressure few players can maintain. Still, Brazil 2014 remains the moment James Rodriguez touched the footballing sky. Number 3. Matthijs de Ligt, 2018 Champions League. When Ajax stormed into the 2018-19 Champions League semi-finals, Matthijs de Ligt stood right in the eye of the storm. A 19-year-old centre-back captaining a squad of fearless youngsters against Europe's giants. Before that fairy tale run, de Ligt was considered a promising Dutch academy kid, tidy, composed, technically sound, but not yet mentioned among the elite defenders. That changed fast. Ajax took down Real Madrid at the Bernabeu, then toppled Cristiano Ronaldo's Juventus, and in both battles, de Ligt was at the centre of everything. He became the youngest captain ever in a Champions League knockout match, barking orders, reading danger like a veteran, and dominating duels against attackers twice his experience. His moment of arrival came in Turin, a towering header against Juve in the quarter-final second leg, silencing the stadium and sending Ajax into the Final Four. His season was a highlight reel, 17 UCL appearances, 3 goals, high-level passing from the back, and leadership well beyond his age. He wasn't just defending, he was dictating the rhythm, stepping into midfield and launching counters, the modern centre-back blueprint. Ajax's stunning run might have ended heartbreakingly against Tottenham, but de Ligt's reputation was sealed. That summer he won the Golden Boy Award, becoming the first defender ever to receive it, a testament to how seismic his rise was. Overnight, every major club chased him. He eventually joined Juventus for big money, not as a gamble, but as one of football's hottest defensive prospects. Number 2. Thomas Müller, 2010 World Cup. Before 2010, Thomas Müller was just another promising Bayern Munich youngster with only a handful of Bundesliga appearances. Nobody outside Germany really knew his name, and even Bayern fans weren't sure if he'd make the cut. Then came South Africa. Joachim Löw trusted a 20-year-old Müller to start in a World Cup filled with heavyweights, and he turned it into his personal breakout show. Müller finished the tournament with 5 goals and 3 assists, winning both the Golden Boot and Best Young Player awards. His smart movement, ice-cold finishing, and Raumdeuter instinct made him Germany's new secret weapon, helping them thrash England 4-1 and Argentina 4-0 along the way. That 1 month transformed him from academy graduate to global star. After 2010, Müller became a Bayern and Germany mainstay, stacking up titles, goals and memes, all born from the summer nobody saw coming. Number 1. Kylian Mbappé, 2016-17 Champions League. Nobody explodes onto the European stage quite like Kylian Mbappé did in 2017. At just 18, the AS Monaco forward tore through defences like a seasoned star, not a teenager. His pace, timing and calm finishing left fans wondering where this kid had been hiding. Mbappé scored 6 goals in 9 Champions League matches, including knockout strikes against Manchester City and Borussia Dortmund, guiding Monaco all the way to the semi-finals. That campaign didn't just boost his team, it launched his career. He ended the season with 26 goals in all competitions, a League One title, and a transfer saga that ended in a record-breaking move to PSG. From a promising youngster to a global headline, Mbappe's rise wasn't gradual, it was a detonation. The 2016 Champions League didn't just reveal him, it announced a superstar who is still shining brightly. And there you have it, 7 tournaments that turn nobodies into names everyone remembers. 1 month, 1 breakout, 1 chance, that's all it takes to flip a career. These players didn't just shine under pressure, they used it as fuel to change their stories forever. So, who's next? Who do you think will be the next unknown to steal the spotlight on the world stage? Drop your pick in the comments, and if you love stories about football's unexpected heroes, don't forget to like, subscribe and hit that bell because the next big name might already be warming up.